Welcome to the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis.
Everybody wants to retire, but are you ready to retire? That's how we want to help people.
The Clear Income Strategies team aims to help everyone develop plans that will take them to and through retirement.
One thing is not right for everybody. We have to find what's right for you.
This is the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis.
Right here on News 1110 and 99.3 WBT. Thank you so much for joining us. So you can find out more about Dolph, his team, what they do by visiting clearincomeforlife.com. Lots of things to discuss today. Should you be personally concerned about the call for tax hikes on the wealthy? We'll talk about how to save and manage that green in retirement. Any questions about those issues or anything related to your financial life when you're 55 and older concerning retirement? 704-919-0149. That's 704-919-0149. Well, Dolph, I'd like to get your thoughts on two different numbers. The first being the total amount of money we've saved for retirement versus the total amount that we'll need when we stop working. How do we make sure that that first number is going to get us to the second one?
This is a classic example of needs versus wants and getting to the dance. And once you're at the dance, what are you going to do? I'm going to give you two scenarios of someone who are now clients, but they were not clients back then, and a current client in different situations on this exact topic.
Okay.
I mean, back in 2007, I met Steve and Linda. Steve and Linda lived out in Kannapolis, very successful individuals, and they came to me with about $1.5 million.
Good for
at
them.
that time. And they've done very well. They were just turning 58 to 59 years old. They were wanting to retire in a couple of years, and I gave them some options, like I do today, on income, because I've always talked about income and so forth with their cost of living and everything. And after thinking about it for a while, they had the right to say it. They said, we're going to let this money grow to $2 million, and then we're going to start doing something. Well, needless to say, we know what happened in 2008, 2009. And I kept in contact with Steve and Linda very briefly. They were more ashamed of what happened. Well, then they came back to me in 2016, and they had $1.35 million. And they said, Dolph, we should have listened to you 8 years ago. And they said, because of that, we've delayed our retirement. Now we're ready to produce income because we've fought tooth and nail over those last 8 years to get back to even. So they procrastinated, and they thought they had the money, but they got a little on the greedy side, and boom, it cost them a lot of enjoyable years in retirement. Now I'm going to flip the switch to David and Carol. David and Carol live out in Lake Wiley, and they are also very successful people. Not as wealthy as Steve and Linda were, but they had a plan back in 2007 that they said, hey, Dolph, we want to retire in 10 years. This is what we have. We don't want to lose anything else. What do we need to do? And so we came up with a plan, and I always talked about, hey, David, Carol, it's what you keep that counts, and what you know you're going to have is so important. Pushing the clock ahead, well, guess what? In 2015, 2 years ahead of schedule, they got to retire happily.
Oh, man.
So David and Carol retired back in 2015 because they looked at the thing of, okay, this is how much money we have. This is how much money we're not going to have for income. Where Steve and Linda, unfortunately, pushed the envelope a little, procrastinated, got a little greedy, and it pushed them back 8 years. So that when I'm always talking, and this is actually talked about in the book a little bit of you wait and you wait and you wait, you could be waiting too long before something good could happen.